Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Nanyacim. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash the subscribe button, turn on the notification so you get notified each time I upload. And please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all, and I want to say a very big thank you to every one of you for always coming back to watch my videos and subscribing. You all are the very best. Thank you so much for always coming through for your girl. So today, we'll be talking about when you go around looking for people's trouble, when a certain set of people live rent-free in your head, when you go around looking for trouble, you definitely will find what you are looking for. So this lady actually was like, black people don't let them wear braids. And for that reason, black women should give up using frontals like lace wigs or something like that. And I think her account was actually reported and taken down because, like, as it stands, I could not even find her handle anymore. But I was able to get something that would make you understand where she was coming from, and also people came out to educate her. With that being said, stay glued to the screen. Let me roll the clip. Do not go away.
Maybe we should switch some things up, you know? So, if we can't wear braids, does that mean that you guys have to give something up? Like maybe lace fronts? Because it isn't even your texture anyways? Why are you trying to cover up your texture with our look and texture? Or even more specifically, mostly Asian hair. What's wrong with your texture?
If a black woman goes into a place of employment for an interview, and let's just say she decided to wear a fro, 2 afro puffs, decide just to put her hair up in a ponytail, or just let it hang down curly-wise, it would be considered nappy and unprofessional. We have had to have laws passed so that we can't be discriminated for our hair. But you have the nerve, the gumption, the gall, and the audacity to ask us what's wrong with our texture. You see how that statement feels kind of lynchy? Feels kind of clannish? One thing black women never have to do is try to be like y'all. That's on period. The blueprint will never try to be like the copy. People of color, especially brown and black people, have been wearing wigs since before we even knew white people existed. You're dating all the way back to Egyptian times. They protect hair. In some instances, they actually help the process of hair regrowth. But you wouldn't know that. And Google is free. And don't be sitting here acting like you're making all this money off these views, girl. You got 4,000 followers. I got 46,000. The highest video I got is 1.9 million. And I barely made any money off of that. You ain't making no money. You getting 8 alive for free. Stop.
Let me tell you all something. You know, sometimes they just want to, like, snoop. They love to snoop around. But then when you want to snoop around, make sure you get all the informations. Don't come and start acting all dumb and, like, stupid and illy. Yes. If you want to come out to call people out, make sure you gather all the informations you need to gather before you come out to peel whatever. Anyways, let's get into the stitches and see what people got to say about this. Roast her.
Braids. Does that mean that you guys have to give something up?
It's mind-blowing. You, like, have all the opportunities in the world to make any fucking video you want. And you, like, got it all together. And you're like, yeah, that one. That's it. That's it. That's the one. Gotcha. You know what the Crown Act is? Discrimination for people's hair, how it grows out of their fucking head. Maybe you should just leave people alone. Maybe at the beginning of your videos you could be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, and then start Or I just do edit a video the other day. You could journal it. Put that shit in a journal. Wait 2 weeks. Do some research. If it still seems like a good idea, I mean, you post to get dragged through the fucking mud. Anyway, there's this weird thing called discrimination people go through. You know, people get fired and reprimanded at their jobs. Children, fucking babies do it. Little babies. Get their hair cut because it's distracting, or against some imaginary rule at sports meets. Can you imagine? Can you fucking imagine? Little Billy gets his fucking hair cut. Martha'd come up. And Billy's hair, he hasn't been the same. And I'm a crying white woman. I'm gonna sue the school for $1 million and win, because I'm a crying white woman. I'm so fucking tired. I'm so tired. The tiredness is incomprehensible. Still not as tired as other communities who have to deal with this shit all the time. And honestly, it's getting fucking embarrassing. If anybody wants to be more educated in these things, I'll try to help you, man. If any white women, Alabaster Annies, fucking other things, Mayo Marthas, let me know. Hit me up. I'm on here. I don't have all the time in the world, but I got some. This shit's embarrassing. Just start the video. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. How about just leave people alone? Just leave people alone. So if someone says something you don't agree with, you don't have to say nothing. You can just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Y'all are embarrassing.
So listen, I understand a lot of you are really hard pressed about this braid situation.
I really don't understand what the problem is and how it's not clear as to why white women should not be using African or black protective hairstyles. They're just simply not made for our hair, first off. And secondly, there was a time when black women were absolutely not allowed to use those hairstyles that they brought over from Africa to protect their hair, not hair like ours. I don't get what the big deal with some white women like you, who just can't let it go. We have so many other different kinds of braids that we can have in our hair. Like, why? Just what is it? What is the big deal that you just can't respect or really try to understand where black people are coming from with this? It's not hard. Like, you can literally just go on TikTok and look it up and have a ton of black people and even other white people explain why it's not okay. Do you even know anything about the Crown Act? At all? Do you know anything about that?
Does that mean that you guys have to give something up?
TikTok, this is for educational purposes. I'm not bullying. Stay out of my business. Although you'll still be there anyway. I really didn't want to stitch this video, but I don't know enough about TikTok because I don't really want you to get any more foot traffic than you already are being racist. And I'm going to say it. Go ahead and report my video or whatever, because that's what you always do, or white women in general do. But you think you did something real cute, and you didn't. And you being a hairdresser, I feel like you should know even better. Because you should understand how important hair is to people. But all that beside, how could you even say with that expression, thinking you were super cute, that they had to give something else up in order to allow that white women will stop wearing their hair? braids. And I'm going to be truthful. Once upon a time, I didn't understand the significance of why it mattered so much that we couldn't wear braids. And they're not saying that we can't wear no braids. There's just a few hairstyles out there that have cultural significance tied deeply in their history of slavery and escaping and all of these other things. You should go look it up. Actually, quite interesting to learn about if you care. But the reason why they have to wear white hair isn't it is white society told them that their hair texture isn't allowed. And how dare you, how dare you tell them or say such an ignorant thing when they still have their own that are trying to compete in school, high school children, and they're being forced to cut their hair in order to compete. And you're telling them to give something up so that they can keep their braids their own? Do better. The caucasity pissed me off. I had to do this video.
I just want to know one thing. If you know specifically that black women are using Asian hair, how is that your problem? Because the way that I see it, Asians are the ones selling it to us. So if they had a problem, do you think they would be selling it to us in their beauty supply stores? Furthermore, pressed, hard pressed, that's AAVE. You're talking about black women wanting to use your hair texture and your stuff and your this, but you're literally using words and dialect made by black women.
Anyways, this is it for the stitches. I don't even want to waste my time on. They already told her. Anyways, let me know what you all think in the comment section, and I appreciate all your support. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.